I've got a little rain hole. This is like my own personal... This is my shower of my base. Although, look, the rain stops. Whatever block you're on, it stops. Can you see that? Oh, it's like I'm immune. I don't need no umbrella. I never get wet. Only the bottoms of my feet. Yes, hello, and welcome back to Zedaph Survival Commander. I am Zedaph, and we are going to be commandering in survival mode here together. Whoa, weird enchanted effect. And today what I want to try and do is power this machine. Like, this is our quartz thingy. Oh, let me press the proper button. Bush. This one puts sugar and it turns it into quartz for us and makes some lovely quartz so that we can fill out the base here, the lovely cave, like a crystal-y thing, and it's going to look awesome. But obviously to do this, we need sugar, and at the minute I've not got like a continuous source of sugar, so that's what I want to try and do today, though I'm not going to actually build any kind of farms like that in the base, any farms that kind of take a lot of space. So what I want to do is travel outside. I believe it's this one. Oh, yep, lovely rainy day. Let's have a quick snooze. And I want to build them all out here on the surface of the world. Kind of in a circle, maybe, around the, basically, all the ground here that you can see, I want to put farms and stuff on, in these little kind of, like, nice, building-y things. So we are going to make a sugarcane farm today. I've got a temporary one over there, I showed you that a few episodes ago. The aim I want to try and do for this is to have some kind of realistic-looking automation. So a really realistic-looking kind of harvest, okay, so... Basically, they can grow, you plant a sugarcane down, as you know, it's 1 block big. It will grow 2-3 blocks high. You can harvest the second and third layer, and the first layer will still be there. So it won't need replanting, and we can just harvest the top 2/3 of a sugarcane, and that will be enough, and then we can let it regrow. So I'm going to try and kind of make some sort of cutter guy that sort of like cuts the sugarcane down like with a scythe or a hoe or something, and then we're going to have to create some kind of hoover that's going to suck up all of the sugarcane, and then because where we want it is over here, we're going to need some kind of item teleportation path thing to then fill up each of these different dispensers here. Let's just get it going again. Cool. Okay, so that's the plan for today. Let me get started. We're going to have to start playing around with some of the ArmorStandy ideas and just sort of see what's actually possible for us to do. Hello, Mr. Horse. What have you got all over your back? It's like, have you been lying in your own poop again? Look, you're lovely and clean on your belly, and then your back's just poo covered. Oh, dear. Yeah, you're ill, you must be ill, this grass must be rotten or something like that, because you certainly... That is not normal! That is not normal for a horse! Yeah, alright, let's continue. Right, so we're up here, a little bit away from the base. This is where I think I'm going to build the sugarcane thing. So, what do we need? So, I'm going to build a single cell, or like a demo cell here. So, if we put some water down, sugarcane need water. Look, we can't place one here, but you can place it next to water. So we're going to have a cell of 4, like that. Then we're going to need a lily pad. I wonder if I've got any lily pads. A lily pad on there, because then I want to have... Just pretend that was there, right? Like that. I want to have an armor stand guy stood in the middle here. Oh, they're going to start popping off. Left, right, and centre. How could I do this? I did not think this through. Oh, no, now I have no water either. Oh, I'm a shambles. Okay, luckily I did harvest a couple of lily pads from when I last went. I think there's a swamp. I think it's in that direction. There's a nice big swamp, and yeah, I just grabbed a few as I went past. It's always good. I wish you could like bone meal these, or like they would spread or something. I don't know, because obviously they're unique otherwise, and there's no real way of farming them. You just have to go to a new... Oh, is that the swamp over there? That might be the swamp that way. I can't remember now. This was a little while ago. Anyway, right, so what I want is when these grow up like this, nice and big and tall and strong, I want the armor stand guy to be stood here with a hoe to go, Ah, wah, 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 wah. Whoa, except better. Wah, 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 like that. Do a cool spin and go cha, 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 like that as he spins them all down. And then, like I say, the items are going to go everywhere, but we need to find a way to hoover those up later, vacuum them up into something, but that will be a problem for later. So, if we pop the little ArmorStand guy down, go down, Mr. ArmorStand guy. Right, there you go. You sit on there nicely. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to want to give him a hoe. To do that, we are going to go into our command thingy here. We're going to go entity data at E. R equals 2, I guess. So it's just range equals 2, so it's just going to affect him. We want to go arms, or it might be show arms. Arms equals, all right, yeah, okay. Zedaph is a player and can't be changed. I'm trying to give myself extra arms. Show arms? Yeah, there we go. You showed your arms. Hi there. And we should be able to take it. Blink. Oh, there we go. He now has the hoe. Lovely. And the cool thing with these armor stands as well is we can actually position them around. I can't remember the command off by heart, but basically we can make him go like crazy, do yoga poses, and put this hoe wherever we want him to. So I want it to kind of be sidewards and kind of yeah, like sticking out from the middle. I'll play around with it. There's a cool website. I'll put the link in the description where you can like basically maneuver about your armor stands however you like, and yeah, it looks really cool. And then it just gives you the command for it. So I'm gonna get positioning you, Mr. ArmorStand guy, into the exact position I need you. Prepare for a bending. Okay, so I believe I have got the correct position now. If we just paste it into our console here, we're changing the entity data of any entity with our radius of 5 near us. The pose, the right arm is 171 in the whatever one, 0 in the other one, and 90 in the other one. Bam! I just broke his arm. So now, like, you can see, like, it's kind of sticking out of him at an angle like this. It's flat, sort of with the ground. We need to lower him down a little bit. So first I need to change him to be no gravity. So we actually probably don't need the lily pad. No gravity 1. Yeah, okay, that would have done it on him too. I also want to give this guy a tag. Now, normally I would name the armor stand and that would be how we'd refer to them. But I've recently discovered tags and how they work, and I think it's much easier. So we're going to go scoreboard, players, tag, not test, tag, and we're going to go at E, type equals armor stand. We never have to reference that it's an armor stand again. Type equals armor stand, the closest one, C equals 1. There we go, and we're going to add a new tag called, this is going to be our sugar, so we're going to call them Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy, nice. Okay, so he has now got the tag Sugar Daddy, and he should be the only one with the tag Sugar Daddy. So execute at E, tag equals Sugar Daddy. Lovely. He's the only one, so that's all good anyway. We're going to bluff, 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 and we're going to teleport him to at E, the closest one, which will be himself. We're going to teleport him exactly where he is, except we're going to teleport him a little bit down. So let's go 0.5. That was up. That was in the up direction. I can't count. Minus 0.5. Oh, and then again. Okay, that's pretty good. On top of that block there. That looks like it would... Yeah, if there was a block here like this, that would chop it off, I believe. So... that works out nicely. So yeah, we don't need the lily pad anymore because he's just floating. He's just floating around. We can now make him invisible as well. In fact, let's just teleport him up out the way. Let's teleport him up 5 blocks. Woohoo! Because now I want to put a pole there as well. Awesome. Okay, because we want to get rid of the armor stand. We want it to look like the hoe is traveling around the pole here, like this is some kind of mechanical pole. We're going to go invisible 1. He's gone. It's a floating hoe. Right, now we go teleport and we go -5 down. And we have a hoe on a stick. Hoe on a stick. Hoe on a stick. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah. Now we can do some other cool things. We can teleport But instead of just changing the thing, so look, it's now teleport at exactly the same place. But afterwards, we can add a rotation. So we would add like 90. Oh, no, wait, I've got to add a 0 as well, 90. Oh, okay, right, it went backwards, went the wrong way. So now let's do the same one. Let's go up to 180, and it should spin round. Like that. Let's go to 270. And more spinach is going to happen. Back to 0. Like that. Okay, so that is what's going to actually cut the layers off. And of course, if we've got one that's 3 high and we cut this one here, both are just going to break anyway. Give me back. Oh dear. Oh dear, I've lost it. It's gone. It's gone forever. Okay, good. I got it back. Cool. Okay, so that's going to be the ultimate thing. Now I need to create a little command block chain that's basically gonna spin this guy around. First things first, I have made a brand new scoreboard objective called Sugar Halve. You can see it over there on the right hand side in the sidebar. That is short, of course, for Sugar Harvester or Sugar Harvesting or something like that, I don't know. And basically, this first command block here, we are going to add to our tagged Sugar Daddy with a score of at least 1, so he's got to have 1 or higher. We're going to add Sugar Halve 1, so we're going to add 1 to his Sugar Halve score. At the minute, his Sugar Halve score is 0, so he does not yet qualify to have 1 added, because, as you can see, it's got to be a minimum of 1. This just allows us to not have the clock going continuously, so as soon as we want to start off the process, we just set his score to 1, and then it just kicks it off. So as soon as it equals 1, it's just going to go, it's like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. We set it to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's just going to keep on adding 1 every 20 times every second to it. The next command here, we have an execute at our Sugar Daddy with a minimum score of 10 and a maximum score of 10. So that basically means when he has exactly 10, no less, no more, we are going to teleport, again, the Sugar Daddy, the closest one. I could probably get rid of that extra tag, just have C equals 1, because it's going to do the closest one. Exactly on the same spot, but we're going to make him face the 0 direction, or the 0, 0 direction. So that is going to be the first 90-degree turn he does. The next block is we're going to execute exactly the same at him, except with a score of 12. So this is two little sort of ticks onwards. We're going to set the block 2 blocks up and -1 block in front of him. So that's basically the block he's looking at. When he's facing the 0, 0 direction, he's facing in the negative Z direction. So that's why there's the -1 there. And it's the block that's sort of 2 blocks higher than him because he's sunk down in the water a little bit. It makes sense. You'll see what I mean. It's just going to break that middle sugarcane block. We're just setting the block to air and we're destroying it. So that will pop the sugarcane item out when it destroys. The one above it, if there is one, will also pop and destroy it as well. So that should work technically. If we go scoreboard, players set at E, tag equals Sugar Daddy. I'm going to regret calling him this. We're going to set his Sugar Halve to 1. Let's see what happens. Nothing, because I'm an idiot. Right, okay, hang on. I've got to set this to always does redstone. Hang on, let's set it back to 0 again because we want to be watching it when it happens. Always active, please. Right, here goes. And Sugar Harvester 1, ready? It's counting upwards. Oh, I'm such a fool. Again, these ones need to be set to always active as well. I'm stupid. Right, okay, so if we set this to a score of 1, he should rotate. Yes, he did it. He cut it down. Whooshah! Okay, that was pretty cool. And yeah, basically, I need to add 2 more command blocks per every direction. So he's next going to go whooshah, 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 like that, and break them all down. And he'll get back to the beginning. He will reset his score back to 0, which I need to manually do now. There we go. And he'll be spinning around like crazy, harvesting everything. So let me get those other command blocks in. They'll be exactly the same. I'll quickly show them on the screen. And yeah, it's pretty much the same, just different directions. So I'll get them done, and then we'll see a spinny winny mini beginny. So I have popped the other commands in, like I say, just changing the directions of them there. You can see them on the screen, not too different, not too difficult at all. So, haha, we have some tester sugar ready to be broken. If we just set his score to 1, he should get going. I didn't press it properly. I'm confused what's happening. Sugar halve 1. Oh, I did add this one here. Is this... Are you wrecking things? Maybe I need... Right, I know what it is. Score. Sugar halve. Min equals... let's do 80. That should work. Right. Let's try it again. Set your score to 1. Breaky. Breaky. Slashy. Crazy. Okay, that's really cool. And he's set back to 0 again. He's ready to go. So as soon as we set him off again, he'll just spin round and do a harvest. Obviously, at the minute, nothing to harvest. But okay, that's cool. So this is our thing. All we need to do is tag them with the Sugar Daddy tag, and then that will basically power all of them. So now I can start building like a little tower room thing where we can actually have a lot of these guys, and we can tessellate them as well. So it's like a cross shape. We can, if I get some, yeah, we can use the dirt. So, for instance, say we've got one like this. We can have the next one. Am I demonstrating this very badly? Like this. And then we can have the next one like this. We can then have the next one like this. So they all fit, and it's called tessellation. And they all basically fit together, and we can fit a load of them in a room. Really nice and compact. A whole bunch of sugar daddies. It's going to be awesome. So I'm going to try and get, I don't know, 10 or so down. And we should see them all spinning round together in perfect harmony. So stuff and things and bits and bobs and bits and other bobs and things and stuff and things and craziness has happened, and we have this over here. Let me just hop over and go and have a little look. It's very similar to our platform here. I've gone with a similar style. I'm not really sure why. I didn't really know what kind of style to go for, but this is what we currently have. And up here, this is a 19 by 19 inner square. We have laid out our many crosses of sugarcane ability, right? So I started in this corner here, and I put my first cross, and then we've just gone in this nice little pattern. I've alternated between dirt and sand. I was going to say sugar. And yeah, it makes this nice little pattern. Though I have thought, right, the way we've kind of cropped this, because obviously like here would have been another sand one, but it would have only have had 3 areas. I should probably do that, right? Because we still get 3 out of 4 sugarcane, and it makes it a much nicer square. It means that we get 3 whole extra ones. So if I've got the bits on me, I might not have actually brought any sand. No, I didn't bring any sand. Oh no. Okay, so I am going to expand them, even though they're not the full amount. Having 4 doesn't really benefit. It's not like you just get an extra 1, basically. So it doesn't hurt to only have 3. We're not losing growth value kind of thing by only having 3. So I'll put the sand 3 there. This one we won't bother, however. This one would be another dirt one, but we haven't got a water source to go with it. But over here we would have a 3 dirt one with a water source in the middle. Then we could have a sand one with nothing. So I can actually get slightly more out of this on most of the edges. This corner one here we'd get 2 out of, so why not? Basically, as long as we've got a water source and 1 sugarcane square, it's worth it, right? Because we're getting an extra sugarcane per layer. So yeah, I think that's good. So I'm going to go around, add these extra bits in as well, and make it a perfect... I'm confused on the edge bit. Okay, so it'd be like this. Like, lovely. So that'd be a sand 3. This would be a sand 3, and then we keep going around. So that's what I'm going to do then. Now, then I'm going to get some water sources down, break the middle one of each of these crosses out, and plop the water down. Get all the sugarcane down. Get all of our not command crafter, our sugar daddies. They all need to come in too. And then, yeah, it'll be pretty much good to go. This is all the command blocks we need. We should just be able to press a button and them all go, and that will harvest the whole bunch. I can't wait to see that first harvest when they're all like going swish, swish, swish together like that. We might even add some sound effects or something, I don't know. But I think that'd be pretty cool. So, right, let me get a few more bits and bobs done here. This is turning out to be a humongous project. Who knew sugar was such a crazy thing to harvest? Well, I did. Okay, who would like a hoe? Just put your hand up. Oh, no, it's broken behind your back, isn't it? No, okay, sorry, I'll just give one to everybody. I'll just be fair. Hoe, yep, okay, lovely. Would you like a hoe? Hoe for you. Hoe for you. Hoe for everyone. Hoe for absolutely everybody. I'm going hoe crazy. Ho, ho, ho. I am Santa Claus. Oh, this is peculiar. I feel like I'm in a weird zombie land full of weird hoe shoulder men people. Ugh. Oh, okay. This is the moment of truth. I believe I have all my sugar daddies in and set up and ready. We can just have a little walk through here. The sugarcane's also been growing. It's at least sort of 2 layers long in most places. Some places it hasn't grown fully yet. I can't find my way back. Right, okay. When we press this command block here, it will do scoreboard players set, tag, sugar daddy, sugar halve 1. So it will start the clock. This is still going. It hasn't ever stopped. Ready? Oh. Okay, they were facing the wrong direction to start with. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, look at all the sugar things. Right, let's just have a quick run through. I do need to add a quick harvester. It might just be a case of teleporting. Just teleporting everything here. I was going to have a guy that was wandering through, picking stuff up. Maybe we'll add that. Maybe we'll leave that and add that next episode or in another episode. How many are we? I mean, we got like a stack and a half already, and that's probably not even all of it. There will be bits that have fallen in the water. There'll be all sorts. Oh, there's loads more around here. This is crazy. Right, let's just set them off again. I just want to see them dance. A few more have already grown. Ready? La da 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 la da 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 da. So many are growing so quick. Look at this. I could just keep pressing this button and keep getting sugarcane constantly. We basically have unlimited sugarcane now, which, like I say, this Survival Commander world, we are pretty much going to end up being able to have, like, infinite of everything, because command blocks are so powerful and we can do so much cool things with them. It takes a little while to set up, but we definitely need to get some really cool farms going. This is awesome. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that is going to be the end of today's episode. So I do hope you enjoyed watching me create the Sugar Daddy farm, the crazy, the crazy thing. Whoa, that's weird. Don't ever, whoa. Don't ever walk like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. This was a pretty cool project. I'm trying to kind of make each command blocky thing different, so we do different stuff. I'm trying also not to make it too complicated either. We do definitely need more command blocks, like a way to get command blocks easier, so I'll hopefully be working on some of that in the next few episodes as well, some kind of command block farm, or at least for some of the ingredients of it. That would be very, very helpful. But anyway, like I say, yes, today's episode is over, so please feel free to subscribe if you have not already, so that you miss future episodes. Yeah, make sure you miss them, so that you don't miss future episodes. And of course, feel free to comment down there as well if you want to say anything at all, ideas, what you thought about the episode. This bit of thing in between my legs is weird. I'm going to walk away now. And of course, share as well if you want to. Tweet it. Tweet the episode out. Let your friends know. Who knows? Somebody else might enjoy watching it too, and that would be very appreciated. And I'd love you. And I'll give you some sugar just for doing that. So, thank you very much for watching. Prepare yourself for the very loud outro burst. Goodbye.